cannot be watching a movie and everything feels like a lecture about race, about politics. I came here to escape reality. Don't you understand that? I came here to watch aliens fight. So I come online this morning and I see a lot of people talking about the new Ironheart show that is going on. But from what I've seen so far, it's not looking good at all. Now, one of the biggest issues going on now is that Riri Williams is complaining and saying stuff about Tony Stark that makes absolutely no sense, that carries no weight whatsoever. This is the crazy part. She says that if she has the resources that Tony Stark had,
she will be able to do better than him.
Which is a very crazy statement. And it would have been understandable if she was at the same level as Bruce Banner, maybe Shuri from Wakanda, or even bare minimum Hank Pym. But she's not in that league, nowhere at all. Peter Parker, to me, is more intelligent than her. And I'm not saying this based on any other thing, but just based on what I've seen so far. The mere suit's existence that Riri has is based off of Iron Man. And she's complaining because he seemed to have the resources. Now, everybody is saying that that is a wrong statement to me because of what happened in the part 1 of Iron Man when he was literally in a cave and had to build everything from scrap, which of course is valid, it's 100% true. Now, people are out here defending that, saying stuff like, but in the cave, Tony also had weapons of mass destruction, weapons worth millions of dollars. So he had every reason to be able to build the machine. But Riri literally has to go into scrap and look for all the junk and make it usable. That doesn't still make any sense. It's like you all forgot what happened to this guy in the beginning. Let me remind you. Let me remind you. Okay, so check this out now. In part 1, if you remember correctly, that's
if you didn't lose your brain cells.
You remember that Iron Man was actually injured. Tony Stark was injured. There were sharpness in his chest. He was kidnapped. He was being forced to make weapons. This guy wasn't treated. This guy was malnourished in a cave with no sunlight whatsoever. He and another guy that he didn't know from anywhere were in a cave suffering. And they were forced to make weapons. And he didn't just make it openly. He had to disguise it as the weapon that they asked him to make so that he could put it together. Do you know the amount of brain work that it will take, and amount of physical work it will take to accomplish something like that? That guy was on the verge of death, and you are comparing the two together. It makes no sense whatsoever. I've come to see that Marvel does not care about their original cast. It doesn't care about their original starters. It doesn't care about the original Avengers. Because if they did, they would not take every single chance they have to sully their legacy. Check it out. Incredible Hulk. She-Hulk gets introduced, and the next thing we're seeing is that he's getting bashed up and down. He's getting tossed around. Talking about the area of rage and how to control it. She-Hulk just claims that because she's a woman, she has been learning to control anger for years. She's perfect at it. She's too good at it. That men don't understand what it's like to be a woman and how to control their emotions. Don't try to lecture me. I'm trying to watch a movie, bro. You don't have to lecture me so that I will enjoy something. I'm sick and tired of going to a cinema and sitting that day and everything becomes a lecture. I came here to watch a movie and just have fun, bro. Don't turn everything into a lecture. And now you're having a character that the character cannot even get a theoretical release. She couldn't even find her place in the cinema. They have to make a show and release it online. That is the person that does not even have a startup. We realize that nobody knows yet, that hasn't done anything major. Is opening her mouth to say stuff about Tony Stark, the cornerstone of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and to antagonize your main foundation. It's like you guys just want this movie to flop. It's like you want it to flop. You never. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that the executives are just greenlighting everything. Like, who is writing these things? I'm sick and tired of this whole thing. And I cannot really show clips of the movie yet because I don't want to get copyrighted or whatever. I don't know how it works before they'll start slashing people down. So it's just going to just be me most of the time just talking, because I was just so pissed off at the way things were going, and I just had to say something because it's crazy. I don't know what's going on and I don't like it at all. It's a mess. It's fucked up. I cannot be watching a movie and everything feels like a lecture about race, about politics. I came here to escape reality. Don't you understand that? I came here to watch aliens fight. I came here to see science that wasn't possible. I came here to see people fly and shoot lightning from their hammers, bro. Don't you understand that? I didn't come here to be lectured. For crying out loud, bruh. I didn't come out for that shit. So please keep your thoughts to yourself. I didn't come for this. At least if you want to integrate it, make it a minor part. Don't make it the entire theme of the story. Like, for what I've seen online, watching that whole thing is like a chore. How will I sit down and watch Ironheart? You are trying so much to make her be different from Tony Stark, but at every situation you are using her as comparison. Any small thing, she's like, oh, if I had the resources Tony had, I'll do better. How do you know? How do you know? Are you telling me you're more intelligent than all the scientists that were working on the Iron Man suit back then? That they couldn't even get it to work? Just Tony, only Tony could, and you're telling me you could do better just because what you found vibranium in the sea. Stupid plots that people are writing for no reason, for characters that are not even worth it yet. She has done nothing major, and yet she's busy making excuses, drawing comparison to one of the most beloved heroes in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That guy sacrificed his life, and you cannot even appreciate that. You are busy opening your mouth to say, oh shit, if it were me, I'll do better.